Oh, hello. Welcome to episode 5. It's a wet one. Good morning. So yesterday was a god-awful day up at our mate Charlie's place. He got a load of wind blow that needed dealing with next to the house, and he'd been really patient. He'd waited for like a year or something, so we had to make a start on that. So we did. Today's a different day. We do need to go back over there this afternoon and have a look at the 2 oaks that we cut with our buyer, just to see if there's any value in them for Charlie. Apart from that, the rest of today, I think we just need to chill out. Nat needs to have a nice day because yesterday was just awful for her. And Matthew as well. Thanks, Matthew. You never complain, just gets on. And Selkie really needs to have a nice day today. I want to take her on a good walk over the moors or something, I think. First things first, eat some breakfast. Ooh, yeah. Morning. We are up at our friend Charlie's at Middlemore, North Charlton. It's all it's 2 different names, but it's the same place. It's a shit day. It's a horrible shit, rainy, grey, miserable day. Nat and I were actually in here on Friday, made a start on the stuff behind us. I did take a little bit of footage of that. I might put some of it in. I don't know, we'll see how awful it looks. Not that I mind it looking awful, it is what it is. We did a good job with the wood anyway. We got all those trees down and made it safe. That's Charlie's house just behind us there, so it's, it needs to be right. But today we're into the other side, and unfortunately the ground is now so soft with the rain that using the gear is not really much of an option. Happy? I don't like making a mess, so don't really want to be ragging the digger up and down. Got this chestnut here that needs dealing with. All ripped up, smashed up there. There's an oak somewhere too that's the same. But we're very lucky because Matthew's back. He has a new neck cape. Well, it's not fucked actually. The tree's pretty healthy. It's a real fucking mess. And because of the ground being how it is, we can't get the machines down here to use hydraulic power, which would be the safest thing to do. So we're just going to have to get up in there and start cutting the fucking thing. What's the plan, Matthew?
Well, there's the top of that ash is snapped and it's hung up in this chestnut, and there's a few little bits of sticks and whatnot holding it on, so I'm going to go up and cut them off, and then the plan is we'll get a winch on a tree back there and we'll pull the tips of the branch out until hopefully the butt falls into the ground and everything's safe.
And are you thinking portable winch or?
Yeah, portable winch. There's just nowhere for a tractor in here.
Okay.
It's too tight. There's a block on here now. Put the winch over there and pull the tips that way. Hopefully it'll. Oops.
Oh lordy! Look at the state of me.
One will be piss wet through.
Oh,
The poor man in the tree will be piss wet through.
Yeah.
Can you get under?
I can, but it'll be a bit high still, so I'm going to get it on there. Buried in there.
Explain for the people at home what the crack is with that, what you're suggesting there. Or why sometimes it looks like a high stump, which we hate.
Because it's buried in the ground. I don't want to get the chin dirty.
So you'll do what instead?
Put it a bit higher. And then have to double cut it. So it's like a high stump, which is very annoying. But quite clean though. It's just annoying. Like a good service, like. It's too fucking hot, but too wet and really annoying. Hope the pants are still wet. Jesus Christ. These gloves are too hot.
Yeah, it's brand new here. Nat is struggling with this saw, which is weird because it's got a new plug, it's got a new filter. Not that it makes any difference, but the heated handles have been rewired. This is my favourite saw, it's my baby. Yeah, and it's oh, so that saw's running like a bag of shit. There are tricks to using it, and obviously you're not used to using that saw, but even still, it doesn't sound right. It's not chugging like it should do. I know that chain was awful and didn't help you.
It did not, and who sharpened it?
What, sorry?
It's not that bad, it cut considering. It just cut like a piece of shit. It's not that terrible.
You right up there, Matthew?
Yeah, good.
I've seen that big limb come down, but I was busy filming that. Right, so she's got that root plate over anyway. She's going to cut a length off it now. It's actually a really nice log, so don't want to see it go for chip. Oh, bless her, she's getting really annoyed. My saw's just back from the shop and it's running like a bag of shit. I don't know. Thomas, Weasel, what have you done to it? I love that saw. It's got a brand new air filter in it. Yeah, she's getting annoyed now. There's nothing more frustrating when you're cutting and your saw's just running like that. Or not running. And I mean, the weather doesn't help and everything. It's just a ball ache. I do feel for her. I'm gonna go and help. You know, they always say about workmen, blaming the tools and stuff. Sometimes it is just the fucking tools. I mean, it's our responsibility to look after them, and you do your best. But sometimes they just have a bad day as well, and it's not making it any easy for her today. She's still smiling, bless her. She's digging deep and she's having a go. Matthew's always good to have around as well, because he just gets on with it. He's not being bothered. What are you thinking about all these saws?
Fucking burn them!
Okay, we're actually making some progress. 3 saws running, none of them running well at all. Natalie getting very frustrated, but digging deep to just keep going and stay positive. That's the last thing she needs, really. It's alright, it's Monday and it's shit, but it's shit because it's wank. Okay, so I'm just making my way through here to come looking for this oak that Nats is spotted. The Union's quite a way up. Trunk doesn't look too bad, so yeah, maybe might be some value in it. Actually, from the road I thought it was still alive, in which case if there was no financial value in it, it was best left as habitat. But it's not, it's dead anyway. So yeah, it's a good call, I think. Well done, Nat. Well, good news is it's not a turkey. Yeah, I don't know. He might take it.
Are you thinking you're gonna use the little trailer when we do that?
To move these.
Put one fucking thing on there and it'll probably collapse. Will it take two?
No.
Shit, that'll take forever.
Yeah. Good morning. We are back at Twizel. We've got this beech under larch compartment to thin out. But as usual, there's a few surprises in there along the way. There's quite a bit of ash, which is fucked. So that's going to come. And there's quite a lot of regen in here as well, which is nice. So we're looking at hardwood, firewood basically, and some nice large saw logs. And that noise you can hear is Matthew, who is back from his honeymoon, just in time for this slightly challenging job. But he's more than up to it, more than up to it.
So, I was supposed to be making content the last time we were in Twizel and I might have got a bit distracted in my head and kind of forgot. So, I think I'm going to be in a bit of trouble. But I've had an idea. I figured I can just recreate it, can't I? It'll be fine. It'll be alright, no one will notice.
Hello, Matthew here. I'm wearing my neck cape and I'm going to take down this larch tree. It should go nicely down where I'm looking, no problem at all. I'll just get on with it. Took a few limbs off this tree, gave it a prune so the forwarder can get in. Took broken branches off. Just having a little rest while Kezz gets in the digger, starts loading up the trailer. So I'm just going to go and move some. I can't do Kezz's voice. Just going to load up my trailer. I may look like a JCB, but I identify as a Kubota.
It's harder than it looks actually. Oh well. I think it's going to be pretty wood. Nice thin. Could do with a little bit more out, but take too much and there'll be nothing left, eh? Can always come back for another tickle. A little tickle? Little tickle? So, I think you get the gist of what we've been doing in here. Giving it a bit of a thin. Kezz probably already explained all that before, but I've shown you the actual work getting done, so now you understand the felling of the trees. Well, they didn't really explain, but like, so you put gob in and then you put backwood in and then it went timber. I didn't shout timber, fuck. Anyway, so it goes down on the floor Kezz goes along with the digger, pulls it along. Matthew will measure it, cut it to length. That's how you see all the timber stacked in the correct length. And then Kezz will pick up the brush and pile it up so it's nice little habitat piles. And then Matthew climbs the tree, cuts the branches off. Kezz tidies the branches away before they can get in, but it is actually a varmint. I'll put John to you. So yeah, I think it's pretty little woody, pretty. Ooh, crap. Yeah, it's alright, isn't it?
Spring. I fucking love spring. My buddy Tom always says.
Spring is when the business gets done.
Thanks, Tom. Okay, next. Right, I'm on my own today at the smokehouse. Well, with Sulky Pup, of course. Natalie's away to Newcastle. She has a meeting with the Forestry Commission about the future of woodland management plans and that sort of thing. It's been really interesting, actually. It's good that she's gone. And then she's off to see the accountants down in Hexham, and I think she's gone to see Stephen and Graham over at Forestry Machine Services as well. So she's a busy little bat today. I want to get the grass cut. I want to get the deck at the back of the house tidied up. If I can, I'm going to try and do the cabin as a turnover because we've got guests back in on Friday. It's now Wednesday. Natalie normally does it. I do it sometimes, but she normally does it. She's got lots on, so I don't want her to have to. Lots to tidy up around this place. It needs smartening up and just generally looking like someone cares. It's a problem when you work away all the time, which we generally do. You come home at the end of the day and you're knackered, or you just go straight to the pub and have a beer, come home and go to sleep, and mix, rinse and repeat again the next day. But I'm home for a few days. As I say, Natalie's away, so I've got stuff I can just get on with here. Grass needs cutting. I want to put a wildflower meadow here. So yeah, that needs cutting, and I need like a rotavator or something to take that off, and then I can put some wildflower seed in. I need a rotavator. I don't have one. I know, I put a thing on Instagram seeing if anyone's got one. Yeah. And this area all needs sorting out. There needs to be a roof on here, a sidewall, diesel tank needs fitted properly, washing machine needs to go, batteries need recycling, fencing needs to go over there and become an actual fence rather than just a fence material. There's lots to do here. I hate this, I hate mess, but the thing is, when you live the way that we do, you're always hoarding things because you're going to use it for something. That's what this area is for. It's for hoarding shit that you're going to use. Well, that's gone on for long enough. It's either getting fucking used or it's going. Just noticed that the lawnmower wasn't running very well, and now I know why. There's a fuel leak. Well, I got lucky. I found some other fuel pipe. It's actually a bit small, but it's in, fuel's back on, and it's not leaking. Gotta get it finished today anyway. Job done. Mower's cutting like a champ. Fantastic.
So I've had to drive south this morning, go to Gateshead. That was horrendous. Meeting with the Forestry Commission, they were great, just the journey was fucking horrendous. Palpitations going south. And then Hexham with the accountant, which was really helpful as well, but my head is just fucked going from one thing, about trees, then to numbers, and oh fucking hell, I'm feeling better now. I'm at FMS. I can relax. I'm heading north again, so everything's gonna be fine. I'm like Caleb from fucking Clarkson's Farm when he had to go to London. So it's been ages when I bought these onions. I'm just taking 5 minutes to put them in because my head's fucking meh and I need something else to do. So just get a few weeds out. So I've got some white onion sets and some red onion sets. They're already starting to sprout. So alright, be fine, won't it? I'll just bung them in. I'd help it put them in the right way around, wouldn't it? You sprouter.
What are you doing?
I'm just planting some onions. I know, I just wanted 5 minutes.
There's like
I'm nearly finished.
loads of other things to do.
No, I know. I just need 5 minutes. Look, I'm
Alright.
nearly finished. Nearly finished.
How many's in there?
I don't know.
Is it just white?
No, it's reds as well.
Oh, good, I like the red ones.
See, if I don't plant them, then they'll not grow, will they?
No, true. There's an email from the council saying that they won't do anything about that fly tipping.
Bonkers.
Right, I think we should do something about it. Systems are there for people to benefit from them. I don't really like systems, but if we're going to have them, we should either fucking use them
I think
or change them.
Oh, I'm so over it. I'm over it.
Well, I'm not.
Well, I don't want any trouble, so...
It's not trouble. I'm just going to ring the council and demand that they come and help us. We pay our
Demand.
council tax, same as everybody else. They do fuck all.
I demand you help me.
I demand that you come and help us.
With what? Everything. What with?
I don't know, with some fucking chores. Yeah. Well, look, we're off grid. We do all this shit for ourselves, but we pay our council tax. What the fuck for? The one thing that we've ever wanted them to do was to come and deal with fly tippers, and they're not going to. So it won't take much longer.
No, look, I'm now finished. What's the problem?
My problem is the council. They've annoyed me. Fuck it. If you're going to keep on with this, I'm going to ring them now.
Right, fine.
Thank you for calling Northumberland County Council. Please be aware that we may record calls for training and monitoring purposes.
Excellent.
Our team are here to help you. Please treat them with respect. Please be aware our options have changed. It's important you choose the correct one. Press 1 if you have an energy rebate inquiry. Press 2 to make a payment. Press 3 for Northumberland transition support, council tax, benefits, business rates and business grants inquiries. Press 4 for housing, including rent, repairs, and home finder. Press 5 for all other inquiries. Press 1 for registrars and colonial services. Press 2 for elections. Press 3 for blue badges. Press 4 for waste.
Yes, it's Kezstone. That's correct, yeah. Well, it's in relation to that, yeah. So, I'm sorry, if I may, thank you, yeah. So, in summary, what you're saying is that you've contacted the offending fly tippers and asked them to come and see you to discuss the matter, but they've declined, so you're giving up. Is that about fair? No, but I say in summary, because, just to make sure of it, yeah? But as, I mean, yeah. As per your email, you're not pursuing the matter any further. Right. I mean, so what kind of message are we sending? Well, I say we, but really I mean you. Yeah. No, but I've seen the adverts. I'm aware that you've had a campaign on fly tipping. And basically what you're saying is go and fly tip anywhere you like because there's nothing we're going to do about it. Yeah. I see. Okay, well, Trevor, how about this? Why don't we look at it from a different angle? Essentially what's happened here is that I've had some items delivered. Yeah? Is that fair? Right. So really, I'm within my rights to return to sender then, aren't I? No, I'm not asking you to say that. I'm just saying that if this were mail, I would return it to sender and I'd be within my rights, wouldn't I? That the sender would have their goods back. No, that's fine. I don't need you to endorse it, but you see what I'm saying, right? So really, I can pay my council tax, but I still have to do everything myself. I appreciate that's not your department. Yeah, no, I get that. We're just having a conversation. It's fine. Yeah. Well, that's an excellent question, Trevor. What can you do to help me? Oh, I see. Sorry, I'm telling you. Right. Well, you could send someone to help. Apparently my name carries quite a lot of weight around here. They're sending out the big guns. That's Councillor Renner Thompson. Good. No, the reason I'd asked you here was because I had all that fly tipping stuff. Mm-hmm. Well, the council know who it was because when I went through it, I found a fucking payslip from the people. So I provided photographs and all the rest of it for the council, who were very lovely about it. And I've spent 4 or 5 months now chasing them about it, and I finally got a mail back today saying that they've asked the offenders to come in and talk to them about it, and they haven't. So there's nothing they can do.
Well, if they really push the subject, you can get court action against the fly tippers.
Who has to push it, me or the council?
You can push the council. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but there's more burden of proof with that, and it's expensive, and they'll weigh up whether it's a big enough fly tipping incident to warrant going to court or not. Okay. But if you make as much of a nuisance of yourself as possible, then,
I could do that.
Yeah, there is more.
Right, and it wouldn't have any factor on the. And it wouldn't matter that it was on private land.
No.
Okay.
No.
I wondered if that's why they'd shown so little interest in it.
Well, the alternative is you launch your own civil lawsuit against the fly tippers.
Can I do that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Although you're not the landowner, so it would probably be John that would have to do it.
Yeah, actually, John's very laid back, as you know, but fly tipping fucking gets his wick as well. It's not cool. But they've not really shown much enthusiasm for it. I've done all the work for them.
What, the council?
Yeah.
Well, it's a big county, and there'll only be a few people in the enforcement team, and it's the biggest rural county in England, so they have to really prioritise which incidences to go for. So
you're saying I'm not important enough?
Not compared to industrial fly tipping of asbestos and arsenic in the sort of industrial parts of the county.
That's fair. So really, I probably should have got John to raise it because he's more important than me. All right, so. Well, I might do some of that. I'll think about what you said, and I might do some. In the meantime, I've still got loads of crap to get rid of. Mm-hmm. What are you doing now?
Not a lot. So yes, I can give you a hand.
Brilliant. Come on, then. We've got all these tree shelters left. And that day we were planting trees.
Well, we'll just sack off the van idea, shall we?
No, we could take them out and put them.
No, but the metal's already in a box. We'll just move the box.
Which box?
The box it's in.
No, there's other boxes. And a washing machine. Now this would be fun.
The car scrap man might not take it if it's full of stuff.
What if we didn't tell him?
He'll look when he arrives.
Got Toy Boy to stick it in his truck with a load of the other stuff.
Excellent.
So he's going to take it to the tip.
Just need to do that van now.
No, I've sold the van. Guy's coming to collect it on Saturday.
Nice.
But we do have to go to Tory Boy's mother's house now and look at some trees that she needs sorting out. And then we'll have a pint.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, that doesn't look good.
Fix it, keeps flapping. It's alright, man. It'll be fine. Even need to pull this all out.
Yeah.